Everybody knows how to spin the wheel.
Let's go, wheel!
Give me a miracle.
But when you put insane amounts of money up there,
Boom! Look at that
I'm
thing.
talking $3 million a spin.
$23 million is on the line tonight. Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Now you're talking about the biggest game ever played.
Holy
A game where every spin can make dreams come true.
You're one spin away from fortune, or one spin away from losing it all. Come on! Come on! Come on! Could be worth $2 or $3 million this spin.
You need to get the pop culture trivia right,
That was correct.
and with a little bit of luck, you can win millions and millions of dollars.
Yes!
That is a lot of money. With all this at stake, we don't let just anybody play this game.
Tonight, we're giving that chance to Leah Stenzel, a mother of 4 from Arizona who was inspired to travel to West Africa and open a desperately needed orphanage.
I started a Global Rescue Project about 5 years ago because these kids are out working in horrendous conditions and being mistreated. That literally killed my heart.
Leah organizes year-round volunteers on site and makes several trips during the year to live with the kids and continue her mission.
When we rescue a child, we take them back to our orphanage and we make sure they're healthy. We feed them, we educate them, we clothe them, and most importantly, we love them. Collectively, my partner and I have rescued 90 children. We still have 6,500 more to go.
Who better to get a shot at $23 million than a humanitarian giving hope and a home to kids across the globe?
It's time to spin the wheel.
Please welcome Leah Stenzel from Scottsdale, Arizona. How are you?
Thank you.
Now, you've saved more than 90 kids, and we have a message from them. Take a look.
Gosh, we're gonna start this way.
You got to be called Mama Leah by 90 kids. What does that feel like?
It's amazing for me, but it's also, mentally draining because when I have to leave them and come back home, I'm always thinking about them. And so that message was like, oh my gosh.
It gave me a panic attack because I have 2 kids and I hear dad, 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 dad,
Yeah.
dad, dad, dad,
Yeah.
dad, dad, both at the same
Yeah.
time. I can't imagine 94 dad,
Yeah.
dad, 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 dad,
Yeah.
dads. Leah, we're gonna give you 16 spins tonight.
Okay.
And if everything goes right, the fortune in the end could be worth $23 million. Round 1 is simple. We call it quick spin. You get 4 spins. I ask 4 questions.
Okay.
You're gonna have 10 seconds to answer each of those questions.
Okay.
If you're right, we add the money you land on. If you're wrong, we subtract that amount of money.
Okay.
Now, we have wedges on the wheel worth
$100,000, you see them both there in the green. $200,000, $250,000.
But the paydays do not stop there. We also have wedges on this board worth $500,000. That's right. Now, with 4 spins and 4 questions, you get those right, you could leave this round with $2 million on the board.
Awesome. Yes!
Are you ready to play?
Yes, I am.
Okay, fantastic. It is time for spin number 1. Now, to get this big behemoth going, you need to set it in motion with your touch.
Okay.
The speed and timing of each spin is randomly generated. So, step on up to the wheel. Let's take your spin number 1.
Please, please, please. I need this so bad. Please, please.
Come on, gang. Run her on. Oh, boy. It's moving. A hit when she was just 20 years old. The song All About That Bass was certified diamond in 2018 for which singer? Meghan Trainor or Nicki Minaj? Ooh, rang in quick. What will it be worth?
500,000!
right. It's a great way to start. You've landed on the third most valuable wedge up on the wheel tonight. And I noticed that you rang in pretty quickly, which makes me think you might actually know this.
I feel like I know it.
Okay. What was your answer?
Meghan Trainor.
You're absolutely right. It's Meghan Trainor. Yes. We're going to put $200,000 on the board for you. Oh, that looks lovely.
Yes. Yes.
Let's take spin number 2. Leah, hop up there and put some more money on the board. Okay. Monarch butterflies feast on which of these? Flower nectar or insects?
Nectar, well.
10 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go, let's go. Show me the love, let's go.
Here comes that $500,000. 500. Get on there. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Oh. You know a lot about monarch butterflies?
Nothing.
No. So what do you think they eat?
I'm gonna think that they eat nectar.
Flower nectar? That was your answer,
yes, because
flower
I see
nectar?
them on flowers all the time.
Right. Well, you were in fact correct. It was flower nectar.
Yes.
So we're gonna put $5,000.
All right,
and that
I'll
is
take
gonna
it.
bring your total
I'll take it.
$205,000. Time for spin number 3, so let's bring up the noise. Leah, hop up there and spin the wheel. Okay, your third question. The second most of any quarterback, which Manning brothers started 210 consecutive regular season football games? Peyton or Eli?
Eli Peyton Manning.
How much will this question be worth?
Maybe a little bit low, but I'm not sure about this question. Go low, go low, go low, go low, 'cause I'm not sure.
Get over to 100. Oh, boy. The ball has held its position for 5 seconds, so that makes it official. This is going to be worth $100,000.
I don't know this question. I don't even know which one I picked. Let it be
The
right.
wheel knows. You answered
No.
Eli.
Yes, but is it right?
No.
No, it's not.
I don't know.
We don't
I haven't
know.
said it.
Okay, say it. Say
On
it.
a count of 5, let's both
Okay.
say it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eli!
Eli!
We're going to put $100,000, and we're going to bring your total to $305,000. Step on up to the wheel and see if you can get lucky again. Spin the wheel! The TV show Gilmore Girls was set in what fictional town? Stars Hollow or Sleepy Hollow? In 10 seconds. Come on, baby! Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, again! Oh, my God, again! Oh, wow! So what was your answer?
I said, it was either Sleepy Hollow. Okay, that's it. That's one I guessed.
Your answer was, in fact, Stars Hollow.
Yes.
The correct answer is
What?
Stars Hollow. Yes! We are going to put another $50,000 onto your total. We're going to bring it to $355,000. Now, when we come back, the money gets even bigger.
Coming up, the entire family gets in on the game
You put me here for a reason.
as we up the ante to $1 million per spin.
Get on $1 million!
And later, a heart-stopping decision.
I know what's writing on this. My answer was...
Welcome back to Spin the Wheel. Leah, brought just a gaggle of human beings with you here tonight. Could you introduce us to some of these folks?
I'm so blessed to have so many people come and support me today. I've got two of my sisters. I've got my awesome husband, Scott. I've got one of my best friends, Diane. I've got the most beautiful woman in the world, my mother. And then I've got all these beautiful friends.
I'm glad you have such a big cheering section.
Thank you.
I think you deserve that. But it is time for you to pick your partner for the rest of the game. Now, your partner's gonna have a lot of power because the wheel is out of your control.
Right.
But the amount of risk you take will be up to your partner, and that will have a dramatic effect on how much money you leave here with tonight. The person you pick to sit in that seat should be someone that can keep you balanced, because what's gonna happen, and I would argue has already happened, is you are drunk on the power of spinning a four-story money wheel. So, who is that person for you? Who keeps you balanced? Who's gonna be your partner?
My sister, Trisha, you are super competitive, and you're more conservative than I am, and you can see by what I did, you gotta calm me down a little bit. So I'm gonna go with my sister, Trisha.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, Trisha, feel free to take your seat.
All my faith is in you. I know you can do it.
Trisha, you now have a lot of power at your fingertips. Hidden from all of us, Trish has a button. If she pushes it in this round, it will double the amount at stake for that question. But if you hit the button and it's wrong, it'll double the loss as well. So with $500,000 wedges on the board, each question could cost you or win you $1 million. It's a mighty powerful button. I urge you to use it wisely. If you feel like Leah's onto something, go ahead and double it. If you think she's out to lunch, doesn't know anything about that topic, go ahead and lay off.
Anyway.
She's drunk. Okay. Now, with all this money on the line, we do have to prevent you two from communicating. There'll be no eye contact. You can do your sisterly telepathy thing. We can't stand in the way of that, but we are going to raise a screen to prevent you from looking at one another. Okay, there are 4 questions in this round, and with the button, a possible $4 million are at stake. This is spin number 5. Please, Leah, step up there and spin the wheel. Which villain from the Batman universe previously went by the name Harvey Dent? Joker, Penguin, or Two-Face?
You both have 10 seconds. Leah to lock in your answer, and Trisha to decide if you want to double it or not.
Get over there, get over there, get over there. 200, 200. Trisha.
Yes.
How did you feel about Leah's odds of answering a Batman question?
I felt pretty good.
You did,
actually.
Good. So did you hit the button and double it?
I doubled.
She doubled. So this just went from a $5,000 question to a $10,000 question. Leah, what was your answer?
Pretty sure it was B. I'm pretty sure it was B. Nope, I didn't guess that one. Did I?
You may have thought B, but your finger hit C. We do a pretty good job of recording which your answer was, luckily.
Well, it could be C.
All right, so you chose Two-Face.
Yeah. Is it right?
It was, in fact, Two-Face. You were right. So, we're going to put another $10,000 on the board, which is going to bring your total to $365,000. All right, this is spin number 6. Let's spin the wheel, Leah. Let's go. The Great Smoky Mountains run along the border of Tennessee and which other U.S. state? North Carolina, Mississippi, or Kentucky?
Okay, let's go! Come on!
Keep going. 250. 200, 200. Get over there.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Do you fancy yourself someone that's pretty sharp with geography?
Negative.
Okay. Let's find out if Trisha thought you were good at geography. Did you double?
I did double.
So there's $50,000 at stake. Leah, what was your answer?
It was Kentucky.
I could see where you would think that.
No, but it's
Kentucky borders Tennessee.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But you're gonna go with something else.
Well, North Carolina also borders
but
Tennessee,
is that...
and unfortunately,
No.
North Carolina was the right answer. We do have to deduct $50,000 from your total. That's gonna bring you down to $315,000.
That's still awesome.
This is spin number 7.
All right.
Leah, get up there and spin the wheel. Bitcoin transactions are put together in groups called blocks that are organized in a sequence that goes by which name? Block link, blockchain, or block string?
Leah, you have 10 seconds to lock in your answer. Trisha, you also have 10 seconds to decide to push the button.
Come on. I have no idea about that one. So let's go. Play it safe. Play it safe for this one. I'm not sure. Come on.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hold on. Oh boy. Some speed!
I feel good about this.
Okay, so Leah, what was your answer?
B was my answer.
You answered B, blockchain. You are correct. It is B, blockchain. Now, Trisha, is it worth $1,000 or is it worth $2,000?
I did not double it. I did not think she was gonna know that one.
We're gonna put a cool grand onto your total, which is gonna bring you up to $316,000.
I can do a lot with 1,000, so that's
Now,
awesome.
this is spin number 8. Your last spin in this round. Let's make it a big one. Leah, please spin the wheel. And we're off.
All right, let's have this one be easy.
Which of these is a dessert often served at Greek restaurants? Moussaka, souvlaki, or baklava?
Okay, let's go. I want big money this time. 500,000. Give me 3. 250, 200.
Here comes that $500,000. Go, 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 go! 500. Get on there. Get on there. Oh. Trisha, did you double it?
I did. I doubled it.
Okay.
All right.
There will be a $10,000 swing for the better or the worse.
Okay.
Leah, what was your answer?
Baklava. Letter C.
I too am a fan of baklava,
Yes.
and that was the correct answer. We're gonna put $10,000 on the board.
I like it.
And you're gonna leave this round with $326,000 on the board. Coming up, one right answer can add $2 million to the wheel. How will Leah play it? Find out next on Spin the Wheel.
Coming up, Leah begins to build her wheel. The strategy is key and the payoffs are huge.
Get on $1 million!
And later, the final decision.
I love you. But my answer was...
Welcome back. I'm here with Leah, whose current total in the game is $326,000. That was incredible. You got 7 out of 8 questions right. We have 8 spins left to go. In round 3, the money gets staggering. We've added 2 wedges, each worth $1 million. But there are now 2 wedges on the wheel that'll bring you back to 0.
Round 3 is where the structure of the game changes completely.
This is the round where you begin to build your wheel.
All right.
It happens in these 4 spaces, these beautiful aquamarine spaces. If you answer a question correctly, we will add money to those areas.
Okay.
But get a question wrong and we add back to 0 wedges.
Don't like that.
The 4
All right.
questions are worth either $250,000, $500,000, $1 million, or $2 million.
Awesome.
As the money goes up, so does the risk. So for a $250,000 question, we add 1 back to 0 wedge if you're wrong, all the way up to 4 back to 0 wedges if you miss the $2 million question. You will decide how much each question is worth, and to help you make that choice, we're gonna show you the beginning of each question before you decide.
Okay.
And here is the beginning of your first question. In the lyrics of Drake's worldwide hit.
Okay. I know hit music, so I'm gonna be like super swag and cool, and I'm gonna go with $1 million. Yes.
Okay. Part of me feels like you've reasoned this out and you feel like you know it. And then another part of me believes that you want to be a cool mom, and I can understand.
Right.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah.
That's
it's
so
a lot
true.
to gamble on being a cool mom,
true.
but let's see how it works out. This is for $1 million or 3 back to zeros. The question is, in the lyrics of Drake's worldwide hit, Hotline Bling, what does he proclaim his girl did ever since he left the city? Had too many guy friends, drank too much red wine, sent fewer texts, or started wearing less?
I know how he's dancing and he's like this. I just know that part. That's all I know. Oh my gosh. Dax, don't worry about me. I'm just gonna figure this out by myself. Drink too much red wine. Okay, I'm gonna go with A, had too many guy friends. Oh, please, please, please.
No matter how this turns out, I definitely think your kids thought you were a very cool mom.
Yeah, thank you, thank you,
I think that became abundantly clear, yes. So your answer was had too many guy friends.
Yes.
The correct answer was started wearing less.
No,
yes,
no,
she...
Okay, that's
Because
okay.
you decided to make that question worth $1 million, we have to add 3 back to 0 wedges to the wheel.
I don't like that, Dax. I don't like that, but
I
that's
don't
all right
either.
because I'm gonna go spin right around them.
Okay, the wheel is set.
Okay.
Right or wrong in this round, you still get a chance to spin the wheel and put some more money on the board. So, spin number 9 is up, so let's hop up there and spin the wheel.
2 wedges on this wheel can send you up to $1.3 million, but there are 7 wedges that can take you back to 0.
Here we go. Come on, let's make this a big one.
Hold on, be good to me. Let's go. This is so important. It's an important spin. Come on, let's go. No back to 0. Stay away.
Well, you avoided a lot of mines.
Oh my gosh.
And I applaud that.
Oh my
You
gosh.
landed on 10,000. We're gonna add that to your total. You now have $336,000 on the board. I'm gonna give you the beginning of your next question to help you decide which wedge you will play for. What fictional TV housekeeper
Trisha, what do you think?
We watched a lot of TV.
Yes. Yes.
I think we should go 2 million.
So you think 2 million?
2 million.
Okay. I would like to go with a 2 million.
2 million. All right. I like the confidence. You're gonna be playing for a $2 million wedge or potentially 4 back to zeros. Your full question is, what fictional TV housekeeper had the rarely heard last name Nelson? Daphne from Frasier, Rosario from Will and Grace, Alice from the Brady Bunch, or Jeffrey from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Alice, I love Alice. Alice Nelson, Jeffrey. I don't think Rosario Nelson sounds right. Oh gosh, I keep wanting to go to Alice. I am gonna go with C, Alice from the Brady Bunch.
Were you led to that answer by your heart? Was it just your favorite TV housekeeper?
The one, yes, it's just the one that and that's when I saw that question, I just went to her.
I love her. She dated Sam the Butcher, if I recall. They had a steamy thing.
Oh my gosh.
Now, the crazy thing is we do know a lot about Alice. We know about her dating habits with Sam, but we didn't hear her last name all that much.
Okay.
But as luck would have it, her last
right
name
now.
is Nelson, and you got it right. You just earned a wedge for $2 million.
That was my best wedge.
That was the one to get
That was
right.
my wedge.
Yes.
This is my jam.
Yeah. But how it goes onto the wheel is up to you. You can put all the money on one wedge, or you could split it evenly between 2, 3, or 4 wedges. Putting all of your money on one wedge would be the most aggressive play.
Right.
Splitting the wedge, creating more real estate would be the safer way.
Okay.
What do you want to do? Feel free to check in with your counsel.
4 ways. 2 ways. Split a 4.
I'm gonna do 4.
Split a 4.
You're gonna do 4. I like that decision. I think Trisha likes that decision. The wheel is set. This is spin number 10. Let's spin the wheel.
2 wedges on this wheel can send you up to $1.3 million, but there are 7 wedges that can take you back to 0.
Here we go. Come on. Let's see if you can land on one of your new $500,000 wedges.
Let's go. Give me the right way. Right way. Let's go. Come on. No. Keep going. Nasty color.
As you see, the wheel does have a dark side.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have to take your total down to 0.
Okay.
But it's still
Back up.
early.
We'll make it back
Don't
up.
lose that great energy you've got.
We'll get it back.
Don't count out Leah just yet. When we come back, the next spin can bring her right back to $1 million. Please spin the wheel returns. Welcome back to Spin the Wheel. I'm here with Leah,
Who before the break hit a back to 0 wedge.
but all that can change in an instant.
With 6 spins left, let's see if she can get some big money on the board.
We're gonna play for this section of the wheel right here.
We'll get it back.
We'll make it up.
Let's see the beginning of your next question. Which university's law school?
Oh boy.
Is that something you feel comfortable betting 500,000 on? 250?
250.
I am going to go out on a limb
Okay.
and do my 500,000 because maybe this is something I know.
It's likely something you
Right?
know.
Good
So
job.
for $500,000 are 2 back to zeros. The full question is,
Wish me luck, Bruiser. This is my first class as a serious law student.
which university's law school did Elle Woods attend in the movie Legally Blonde? Harvard, Yale, Columbia, or Georgetown?
Okay. I want to say it's B. Okay, I don't want to overthink this. My answer is B, Yale.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
If I recall, in the movie, Elle is chasing a boyfriend to this school.
Yes, to Yale.
It's to Harvard. Or as they would say in Boston, Harvard.
That's rough.
Because you decided to make the question worth $500,000, we have to add 2 back to zeros to the wheel. But you got to shake that off
I
because
do.
you have a
I
spin.
am.
You could land on $1 million wedge and be crushing in seconds. The wheel is set for spin number 11. Leah, spin the wheel.
All right, let's go.
This could take you to $1 million. A lot of money on that wheel.
All right, come on. Let's go. $1 million right here. Let's go. Stay away from back here. Come on. Please make our dreams come true.
500. Let's do 500. Let's do 500. Get on $1 million. 300. 40,000's a lot better than negative 200,000. So
Absolutely.
we're gonna put 40,000 on the board. That is your new total. And we have one section of the wheel left that we will be playing for. It's gonna be worth $250,000. So I'm gonna read you your full question. The massive mouth of the Mississippi River enters the Gulf of Mexico through a delta on the coast of which state? Texas, Florida, Alabama, or Louisiana?
Oh my goodness. This is a guess. My answer is D, Louisiana. I might throw up.
Okay.
I really might throw up.
Please don't throw up. This is my favorite soup.
Oh my gosh.
So your answer was D, Louisiana.
I felt like it was Florida, but then I felt like it was Louisiana.
It was Louisiana. You're correct.
Holy moly.
Now, the question is, how would you like to build this wheel?
Okay, I am going to split it up into, they're saying 4, so I'm gonna say 2. I know!
You're saying
I don't know
2?
why I said that.
Of course you are.
I don't know why I said that. It
Of
just came out, but I think that that's what I want.
All right, 2. We're gonna split it into 2. The wheel is now set for spin number 12. We'll land on $1 million. Let's go. Get that good luck back. Let's hit one of those 1 millions. Here we go.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Come on, million.
Come on. Give me a good one. Come on. Get me to a 500, get me to $1 million. Let's go, ball. Come on. Keep going. Keep trucking.
500, 500, 500.
Keep going.
500. Go, 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 go. That's gonna bring your total to $240,000. Coming up, Leah and Trisha could spin for $3 million. It's all or nothing. The final spins are next on Spin the Wheel. Coming up, the final spins.
Bring me to $1 million. Let's go.
With the biggest wedges of the night. Trisha, the walk-away offer is right in front of you. Will Trisha take guaranteed money?
Come on, millions coming up.
Take it or leave it, or risk it all for a shot at millions. Welcome back to Spin the Wheel. I'm here with Leah, our mother of 4 and the founder of the Global Rescue Project, who so far has a total of $240,000. We're about to go into our final spins where millions of dollars will be added to the wheel. The most important thing to remember going forward is that if you hit a back to 0 wedge or any other wedge that takes your total down to 0, the game is over. There will be no more spins. But before each spin, the wheel will give you a chance to walk away with instant cash guaranteed.
Love it.
There's only one person in this arena that can accept the walk away. It is not you, it is not me, it is Trisha. Trisha, you alone will decide whether to take the walk away amount or risk everything on the next spin. It all goes back to the hidden button. If you press the button before the spin, the walk away amount will be yours. You can only take one walk away, so be careful. The decision to walk away could be the best one you make tonight, or it could be very costly.
Leah, your job is to spin the wheel no matter what. Trisha's job is to decide when enough is enough or risk it all and go for more.
We're gonna bring up the screen to help you make that decision in private. Keep in mind, no one here will know whether Trisha has hit the button until the end of the game. So, here we go. It is now all or nothing. Your current total is $240,000. And with 4 spins to go, your first walkaway offer is $53,456. That is not a terrible day's work by anyone's standards. There are 9 wedges that will take you back to 0 and end the game. You can plead your case to Trisha.
Trisha, that's a lot of money. I don't want to leave with nothing, but I came here to change the lives of not just us, but so many kids. So I'm gonna beg you not to push the button.
Trisha, you have a big decision. You have a very big decision. We are ready for spin number 13. And once the wheel starts, you will be locked out from pressing the button. Leah, please get in a position. One spin can change everything. Could be a fortune, it could mean game over. The walk-away offer is right in front of you, Trisha.
Hit the button and that money is yours guaranteed. Time to take it or leave it.
Leah, let's spin the wheel in 3, 2, 1. Let's spin the wheel. Here we go. Here we go.
Every spin from here on out is do or die. You must avoid those 9 wedges that will send you back to 0.
Let's go, let's go.
This wheel looks good. Put a lot of money on it.
Come on, come on.
All kinds of money.
Pass it back to 0, pass them up. Bring me the 500, bring me to $1 million. Let's go, let's go.
Here come those back to zeros.
No, no.
Get past all that. Get past all that.
Oh my gosh.
I thought you were going to go up 500, then maybe 250. Then I thought you'd make it over to the million.
You know what? I was with you. I thought the same thing.
But can I tell you, it's a much, much better option than back to 0. It's also
Yes.
much better than landing on a negative 500,000. That would have ended your game tonight. Your new total is $190,000. Spin 14 is upon us. When we reach 14, we add a $1 million wedge to the wheel. Boom!
I like it.
Anytime we increase the money, we also increase the danger. So we're adding one more back to 0 wedge to the wheel. And there's that ugly monster.
Okay.
So your second walkaway offer has been calculated by the wheel at $72,765. Leah, you have no choice. You have to spin the wheel. But of course, Trisha does have a choice.
She may have already hit the button and taken the first offer. But if she didn't,
She can decide whether to take it or to risk it all on this spin. I just want to say, there are 12 wedges up there that will take you back to 0 and end this game.
Okay, Trisha, I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna be devastated if, oh my gosh, if I go away with nothing. I would say, let's go for it. That's what I would say. I would say, let's go for it. Let's go for it, Trisha, go for it.
Okay, we are ready for spin number 14. Leah, get into position. This spin could make you $1 million richer or take everything away. Trisha, it's time to decide. The walkaway offer is $72,765. It's right in front of you. You're gonna take it or leave it. In 3, 2, 1. Spin the wheel.
there are 3 wedges on the wheel that can take you to over $1.1 million.
Come on, give us that chance. Go. Let's go.
Let's hit one of those 1 million.
Let's go, let's go. Come on, come on. Let's go, let's go. Come on. Come on, Lily's coming up. Lily's coming up. Let's go. Go for it, go for it, go for it.
Get over there. Get on $1 million. $1 million, $1 million, $1 million, $1 million. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
That's okay. We have a backup plan. Her name is Trisha. I think she's more level-headed than you.
Let's hope something good happened.
You just landed on back to 0. That is gonna take your total to 0. It also means there are no more spins and the game is over. But you may not be walking out of here empty-handed. When we come back, how did Trisha play it? Did they take the walk away and end up with guaranteed cash? We'll find out next on Spin the Wheel.
Coming up, it's all led to this.
This was the biggest roller coaster I think I've ever been on. And I just kept going back and forth, but my answer was...
Welcome back. I'm here with Leah, who ended the game with a total of 0 on the wheel. But none of us know how this really ends. Tonight, we gave Trisha a chance to walk away with guaranteed cash, and Trisha's the only person here who knows how much money they're leaving with tonight. So, here were the walkaways. Offer number 1 was for $53,456. Offer number 2 was for $72,765. I can tell you right now that Trisha did not take offer number 1. Now, the question is, did she take offer number 2? And let's bring Trisha up on stage to tell us. Trisha, please join us on stage and tell us about your decision.
We've been through some crazy things together, haven't we? This was the biggest roller coaster I think I've ever been on. And part of me wanted to make you proud and go for it like you wanted me to. And then the other half of me wants you to walk away with something. And I just kept going back and forth, and it was so much turmoil. And I've never, ever got to tell you how much I love you and how proud I am of you and what you do and what an inspiration you are in my life and our entire family. You encouraged me to take risks in my own life, but my answer was that I didn't take it.
It's okay. And I told you from the get-go, if we went away with 0, I wouldn't have done this with anybody else but you, and I'm very proud of you. Okay? Thank you.
Ladies, I'm sorry it didn't go your way, but I am so proud of you as a human being for doing the work you're doing in Africa. You did come here tonight. You did spread the word of your charity. I hope people will reach out and donate to help you. You have a beautiful family, and you'll be leaving here together. I'm Dak Shepard. Thanks for joining us on Spin the Wheel. Good night.